My God. Okay. What is this thing? Oh my God. My voice. I don't know if I could do this live today. My voice. Okay. Linda Lewis, good evening. How are you doing? Watching lives. You are a natural beauty. Have a good night. Hi, Linda. Have a good night. My throat doesn't want to work today. Hey, QB.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, QB, you're here.
Dímelo. How you doing, girl?
My God, my throat como que no quiere que yo haga un live hoy. As soon as I sat here, my voice
Yeah.
started acting weird. Like I don't know.
Well, that's running up and down. A lot of people's getting sick, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not sick. That's what I'm saying. I can't talk. Like what
It
the
could be
hell?
the throat.
I've been good. I've been good all day. And I just sat here and my voice started acting weird.
Ten cuidado
Como que
que your voice you can end up with the voice of Ivy Queen.
yeah. Cuando viene a ver, it's like don't talk. Like what what is wrong with my throat?
Hey, when we boys go through, I don't know if I think I stayed with the voice when I was 18 because
Yeah.
really, I don't have a deep voice.
So you're saying women's voice don't change though.
No, but it does get, it does get, we do get voz profunda. Lo que pasa es
Mm.
que yo soy fañoso, and I think that's why my voice hasn't gone deep.
Mm. Yeah, pero a woman's voice no está supuesta a cambiar.
No?
No, when you sing a woman's voice, it can change.
Ivy Queen, muchos quieren tumbarme, pero diga, no, no, no.
En serio, ella se le cambió, a ella se le cambió la voz since she's young or she's
No,
always.
since she was young, she had a deep voice. Even though people are trying to, put that she probably she,
Your
she's always
internet
been
is
a
bad.
female. You know,
Yeah, yo no escuché ni nada, como que
I'm
se
gonna
te
tell you the
cortó
truth.
ahí.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I used to have a crush on Ivy Queen when she
Yeah,
started.
but
I didn't
she's
care.
pretty. Isn't she pretty?
No, when she wasn't. When she wasn't, I don't know. I have this thing about abstract beauty.
¿Cómo así abstract beauty?
Well, that a woman can like her when she started. If you see her, you say, "Oh wow!" You should check on a video on Ivy Queen when she started. She was really skinny. She didn't have the body that she has now. She
Mm-hmm.
made it, but I have no problem with that. She
Mm-hmm.
wanted to feel much more. She was trying to be beautiful, but at the same time, she was heartbroken
Yeah.
by Omar. Omar cheated on her. He shouldn't have, you know. But sometimes, like, it's like I tell everybody, I can see somebody with a person. Well, let's say I'm gonna go on the guy's side. I
Uh-huh.
can see a guy with a woman, right? But she se operó. She's operating.
Mm-hmm.
I know that relationship is not gonna last too much because every guy wants a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't have a kid, that shit ain't gonna fly.
¿Cómo
I'm
así? But
sorry.
she doesn't have a kid?
Yeah, no, she doesn't. And I don't know why she never tried to have a kid with him, you know? That's why people were saying that she probably was a transgender. But no, she's a female.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up
Pero,
her siblings as her kids. So I think that Omar wanted his own kid.
pero she doesn't have any kids at all because she's older now.
Oh, now she doesn't. Now she
Oh.
doesn't. Um, there's a lot of ways that you can try to have kids, and more if the person like her that she has the money that she has, she should have
Uh-huh.
tried.
Okay.
She should have tried. But the thing is that they started young,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe they're because you have to remember if the man doesn't take care of the woman will cheat on him just because of intimacy.
¿Cómo
And it's
así?
like first,
You're saying a woman will cheat on a man if
if there's low intimacy at a young age,
okay.
because yeah, somebody can come and boom. If the guy doesn't have a lot of intimacy with his girl,
Mm-hmm.
he may cheat. But if there's
Uh-huh.
intimacy and the guy goes and cheat, is because he finds it. I'm
Your
not gonna
internet,
lie. I'm going home.
your internet keeps cutting off.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm driving from Vermont.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
I'm
okay.
yeah, I drive an
Wait,
hour
but
15.
you're driving from Vermont?
Yeah,
Oh wow, what are you doing in Vermont?
I run a gas
Hmm.
station,
Oh.
and now tomorrow early in the morning I'm gonna go and start cleaning the food truck and preparing it. I bought everything, girl. I bought everything. So I'm making a mega hot dog, right? Just for the fun of it, on trying to make a staple because we know New York hot dogs has a
Uh-huh.
staple. Chicago hot dogs have another staple, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and Long Island has its own staple. There's another one that I saw that they fried their hot dogs. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna
Okay.
grill it on the flat grill, and I'm gonna make a hot dog that really brings the staple on Vermont. So they can say, oh, Vermont has this type of hot dog, you know?
Yeah.
So it's upon me to try to make a staple. And if I do make it, I'll thank God every day of my life, you know,
Yeah.
because it's something that I've done before in Puerto Rico. Cause one time I got out of I was cutting class, you know, playing hooky.
Hmm.
And my dad said, "Oh yeah, you want to play hooky?" He took me out of the school. Then he bought a hot dog cart and put me to work on it.
Uh-huh.
So I have many talents in my bag, you know. I work in construction and I've done the Obama phones.
All I hear is sirens in this place.
And I learned how to be a good sales rep and a good upon all of that.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna try to do my best, you know.
Yeah.
So I've been searching. Nobody does the one that I'm gonna do. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna have simple hot dog and a caveman hot dog.
You keep cutting off, AQB.
I know. So
But listen,
I know. I noticed it.
listen, okay, so let's start because you want to talk about, you said let's talk about men's toxic trait, but I
So
want
yeah,
to I want to talk about first women toxic trait because you started saying that if a woman doesn't have intimacy with the man at a young age, whatever that means to you, that she's gonna go out and cheat. So you're referring to every woman. You're not just saying some. You're like every woman does this.
no, not every woman. I'm gonna tell you right now because there's some women that would understand that the man works hard, that doesn't have a lot of time to be at the house, and that the little time that he goes and whenever he's, you know, on the weekend thing, then yeah, they'll be happy to let it go or they have a conversation. Because remember, when you go into a relationship, you have to be a friend first, you know? Um, if you can't be friend with the woman that you're meeting, if you
Hmm.
can't be friends with the person that you want to be really with,
Hmm.
then I don't believe that your interest is that you want to be with her forever. The most thing is that you just want to be like the rooster, step on the chicken and then walk away.
Okay, but you're saying that, so you're saying that some women, not that they're loyal, but some women are understanding of the situation, which are two different things. Because
Yeah,
I
two
believe
different
that
things.
there are some women that are loyal like their whole life. Like they're just a loyal person. They would, take anything from a man, stick with them. And then when they can't take it anymore, they will leave the man. And they're very loyal. But you're saying is that, most
But
women
one
cheat when they
question,
don't have intimacy.
one question.
But
Okay. If the woman can't handle it, they'll leave, but they're loyal. But would that happen if the man is loyal to her? As in a woman perspective,
What do you mean?
an example, a
Uh,
woman is loyal,
yeah.
but just saying that she got fed up of being loyal to a man that doesn't have a lot of time for her. But the man has always been hardworking and being loyal to her. Do you
Okay.
believe that a woman will leave a man even though that he's loyal?
You're asking if a man is loyal to a woman,
Yup.
would a woman still leave the man just because
Yeah.
of his loyalty to her?
No. Just because he has no time, a lot of time to spend with her because he's trying to put an effort, create an empire, or create a stability for them to be living okay, you know? Because I believe that a woman, when a woman is loyal, is because her mother was a loyal to her father, and her father was a hardworking man, and there was a family involvement. You see,
Mhm.
between the mother and the father, and they teach the daughter that loyalty is a must and loyalty is good. She sees it, she observes it, and I do believe that when a daughter observes that the father is cariñoso to the mom
Mhm.
and that the father is loyal, she sees that, oh, wow, my father's a good man and my mother's a good woman, and I should be loyal as my mother to my father because that's what I learned growing up.
So you think that being loyal is a learned behavior?
Yeah, I do really believe, that sometimes it all depends on who's growing up. Like my father, my father when I was young, I'm not gonna lie, when I was 15 years old, he used to try to teach us that a man should have women. It doesn't matter how many girlfriends he has, right? So they
Mhm.
had an ugly argument at home. So my mom decided to make us gentlemen, you
Uh-huh.
know? So we're we're this type of rough guys, tough guys with other guys, we can be boys, but at the end of the day, when we have a wife, we have this soft spot for our woman. But there's sometimes people, just like I said, they just go for the beauty and the body. And when they go for that, that's where the problem starts in a relationship. Because then the guy, he just went for the body and the beauty and just jumped ship.
You don't believe that a person attracts what they are and the vibration that they're like radiating in or vibrating in? You don't believe in that? Like if you're
Well,
if you're a low vibrating woman, you don't think that she will be attracting to her a low vibrating man just like her?
look, it's not low vibrating, it's the connection between a couple, you know? Because if both of them are low vibrating, or one is high vibrating and the other one is low, the attraction is going to be there. Because one is high vibrating, that person will attract the other person.
What do
Um,
you think? Wait. Do you think a high vibrating man
yeah,
will stay in a relationship with a low vibrating woman for a very long time?
yes, they will.
You
Yes, they
think
will.
so?
They will be loyal, unless that the low vibrating woman.
Do you know what a low vibrating person is and does?
Oh yeah, a low vibrating
So
person.
how can a possibly a high vibrating man who's loyal, right? Who loves
Yeah,
God, is in fear of God, lives his life the right way. It's gonna be
Yeah.
with a low vibrating woman who's a hoe, who doesn't care, who cheats on her man, who
Oh,
probably
that's
uses
what we're
him for
talking
money.
about. Now
Who,
you're
yeah,
talking about a
but you're
ratchet
saying
woman.
that that works. That
No, no,
only
no, no.
that's
If
a
the
very
woman is a
toxic
hoe,
relationship.
no. If the woman is a hoe, oh, she's ratchet. That's toxic. You
All
know.
right, but I'm not talking. I'm not talking about things like I'm saying when I say low vibrating. Okay, so let me explain. So for me, a high vibrating person, not man or woman, just a vibrating person in all sense. It's a person who's focused on their career, who is a family oriented person,
Oh, okay.
who has some kind of belief. Because I'm not gonna say God, because not everybody believes in God. Has some kind of belief, and
Yeah,
they're all for their family. They work hard for their family. They take care of their woman. They love their woman. They're loyal. They do all the right things, right? That's a high vibrating person. A person who wants to do the right thing and who's working towards is working on themselves to be better each day, right? And it has nothing to do with money. I'm just saying in general as a person. Now, a
yeah.
low vibrating person is the opposite of that. A low vibrating person is a person who doesn't know what they want. It's a person who cheats. It's a person who is very toxic. It's a person anything that's not good. It's the
In
low vibrating
contrary,
person.
okay. So
A
no,
person a
a
person
high
who's not
vibrating
willing to
person
work
will
on themselves.
never, will never stay with that person.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way a high vibrating person and a low vibrating person are gonna stay together for a long time because the high vibrating person eventually is gonna be like, no,
Yes.
I'm not
See,
dealing with
because with the
negativity. I'm not
parents
dealing
and
with
all
this.
that. Okay, they won't stay together. They will break up because, like you say, I thought that a high vibrating person was a person with a good personality, and the other one with a low,
No, no,
like an introvert,
no, 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 no,
and
no,
one
no.
is extrovert. You know, but
Yeah,
no.
no.
So yeah, I was thinking that way, but no. Okay, so let me tell you this: a person that cheats and the other person that is focused and have everything settled, in his mind that he wants to create a stability, but the other person doesn't appreciate the other person because everything in relationship is about appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
If the person doesn't appreciate the high vibrating person and starts cheating and going up and down, guess what? They're gonna keep that person out of the curve. Either one of them is gonna leave first. Either one. So
Davi says, is there such thing as a middle vibrating person?
no, there's
There can
no.
be a person that's healing that doesn't, kind of wants to do better, but it's really not high vibrating that much yet, but it's not so low. They're like, trying to get better. That could be a middle vibrating person, Davi. But
For me, it's hard to look. Listen, you married a person. You know that once you marry, you're in it. I'm gonna put an example. I had this girl.
uh-huh.
Well, I had two girls. They had their toxic traits, and I didn't figure that out until little by little when I was in the relationship.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one wanted to party and go dancing all the times because that person figured out that hey, I'm 35 and I'm 36, and then I'm 37, and it's hitting hard that I want to go dancing. While I was, let me work hard. There's kids involved. Let me work hard.
Those are people that are not on the same
Being
page.
go dancing, but I'm not that type of guy thinking I'm going dancing every weekend or every month or every 2 months, even though I'm a good dancer, right? But it's because I'm more focused on 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 the family. If I'm gonna waste money, $300 on one night going dancing,
Uh-huh.
I'd rather waste that $300 having fun as a family. Because when you're married and there's kids, you gotta do it. You gotta figure this one out and say, no, we're a family and we're gonna do family things. That's how we're gonna have fun. We're gonna watch these kids grow. These kids make mistakes, make bloopers, but as a family, as a whole, because that's how I grew up. If we were gonna go out, we were gonna go out as a family, and we were gonna
Yeah.
have fun as a family.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how long do you think it's gonna last? Because I actually have a very interesting situation right now
It is
where
hard. Yeah, no, I have one too. My parents. It is hard.
it doesn't,
Um,
it doesn't work. I'm saying, if a person is focused on work and getting better, and the other one is focused on party and the streets, it eventually
exactly.
the person's gonna get tired and leave that person because they want to grow. If you don't see growth in a relationship, if you both are not on the same page, then it doesn't work.
No, it won't work because the last relationship that I had, it took me 8 years. For me to figure out that I can go out, I can have fun, I can date other people. Just because I was on a depression situation, I had a son and I wanted to be near him, and we came back and forth. And I'm not gonna lie, once you break up, you're gonna remind yourself on the second trip why you broke up, because people are not gonna stop being natural of who they are, you know.
Exactly.
And
People don't change like
sometimes,
that.
yeah, and then you're gonna find yourself in a more complicated situation. Now, like I told you, it was because me, I had a soft spot. Then I met another person that was going through the same mental situation. And this always happens when we're there in a certain age. Um, but this one, she had her baby daddies. So one time, baby daddy from New York wanted to come and visit his kids, but he
Hi,
wanted to stay at
Brandon.
the same house,
What up?
And all hell broke loose. I let my Puerto Rican come out, and I told her, hell no, he won't stay here. Whenever I go and see my son in Florida, I get myself an Airbnb. I rent myself a car. I have everything settled up. So when I go over there, my son, I even pay $100 because I don't go and pick him up. Can you bring my son? I give you $100 in gas.
Okay, so what are you saying though? Because we're talking about relationships.
Yeah.
What are you saying, that it didn't work out?
No, it didn't work out. We had to break up because it was like baby daddy wanted to stay at the house. And that person messed up because that person came and told me that, oh, every time he comes over here, he try to hugs me, try to hold my hand, and I push him away. But now you're in favor that he come and stay while I'm with you. That's a no-no for me in my book. And we broke up.
Actually, Davi, um, the information that I highlighted, if you want to be a part of the conversation and talk about relationship and the toxic traits of men and women, what is your point of view on it? You can click on the link so you can join the live. It's not a Discord thing. It's for you to join the live. If you want to talk about it. There was a person who just joined, Brandon. There was a Brandon that joined and he left. But the same way he came up, you also can come up and be a part of the discussion. That's why I highlighted.
Yes, please do jump in.
Yeah, no, somebody jump in, but he stood for like a minute and left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing
Okay,
is,
so
right?
so so wait a minute, because you jump from like thing to thing, and it's hard to like
Okay.
understand your little story. So you're
Okay.
saying that you had Hai Takur, you had a baby mother, right?
Yeah,
And she
one
had
baby mom.
kids, and she had kids with somebody else.
No,
And
no, that one wasn't a baby mama. That one had her own kids, you know, and
wait,
that's
she had,
that.
but that's what I'm trying to understand the story. She had her own kids already, and the
Yeah,
baby daddy wanted to stay at her house with the
yo,
kids.
yo.
And that's why you say it didn't work, because she was literally letting her ex stay over because of the kids.
Uh, yo. And then
Okay.
that time I had to travel to another state. So whenever I traveled to other states, I would stay there in that state. You know, if it was far, if it was a 4 hour drive, I would stay
Uh-huh.
at the state. If it was an hour and a half, 2 hours, I would come back. But not a 4 hour drive and then 4 hour drive. No, that was a no no for me.
That sounds like you were being played. Takur, hi.
Yeah, no. And the thing it was like, oh, I got so
Was
happy.
that your girlfriend though, or was that just someone?
No, that was a girlfriend. That was a girlfriend, you know? And that's the situation. You don't play marriage with a girlfriend. You
Yeah,
don't.
or a
You
guy. That's true.
if you have somebody, and it's not only a guy with a girl, it's the girl with the guy too. You
Yeah.
never play marriage with somebody. You know, if you're boyfriends, you keep it in that line. Oh, we're boyfriends. Yeah,
Mhm.
that means that you're in a relationship, interested into getting married. You don't bring your girlfriend to live with you, and you don't live with your boyfriend.
Mhm.
Why? Because you end up playing marriage. And if you're gonna be living with a person, I'm a truly believer that if I'm gonna be living with somebody, then let's get married. Why? Because everything that you're gonna do as a boyfriend, you only do it with a wife, and you're gonna get involved, or with a boy, you know, vice versa. You're gonna get involved. You're gonna put all your effort. You're gonna do all the effort that you do with a spouse,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, somebody's gonna walk out.
Yes.
And when that happens, you gotta start from zero.
Exactly.
And that happened to me. And I'm gonna say, I ended up like getting kicked out because of the argument with my baby mama. And then I say, where the hell I'm gonna live? Because I gave all my money and put it in the table just because I believe that we were a family. But at the
Uh-huh.
end of the day, when you call your mother-in-law, hey, I got kicked out, I need a place, can I stay over there? No, you can't.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
So
So you
you
say,
weren't
damn,
married?
what kind of person I am in
So
this
you
over
weren't
here?
married? EQB, you weren't married?
No.
So
So that's
you
why.
were living with a girlfriend.
Yeah, but that taught me a good lesson, right?
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's true though. It's this
That taught
playing
me a good
boyfriend,
lesson.
girlfriend, that doesn't really work. It
If I
doesn't.
have a girl, if I have a girlfriend, she better have her own place. And I
Mm-hmm.
have my own place. You see what I'm saying? And even if I decide to go and stay on the weekends, that oh, she stay at the weekends at my house or her house, that's okay. But we have a life to continue. Yes, boyfriend and girlfriends is to keep on the communication, keep growing the relationship, having fun, waiting Friday to go out and see her. But this time, you have the advantage that you can save your money. See, because when I you got now us Caribbean guys, we got to make an effort. And if we were the woman, we got to pay everything. That's put on our head. You
So
know what I'm
then
saying?
Wait. So this is, you're saying this is why you're the way you are about the 50-50, because when you were in a relationship and you gave your all and you were just boyfriend, you pretty much put so much effort and money into something, and at the end of the day, you were kicked out and you were left with nothing.
We're left with nothing, Yuka. And
Wow.
that's why you have to put your, and that's why I believe, Yuka, that everybody should have their own place, you know, and everybody should create if they have a relationship, create good memories in that relationship. So when they get married, they have stories to tell the kids. Because everything about life is about having good memories and bad ones and good stories, you know, and something to
Yeah,
tell the
but
kids and the grandkids. You
yeah, but
understand?
for more than that, I feel like your point is very valid. When you start dating a person, I think that's the boyfriend relationship stage. Nowadays, everybody wants to jump into, let's act like we married, with the whole I sleep in your house, you sleep in my house, and it's a little game, but the man or woman don't want responsibility, so they stay in this little game for like 7 whatever years, and they
No,
don't
no,
get
no.
nothing accomplished. But
Yeah,
if you
no.
get married, you're supposed to AQB, buy a
Yeah,
house together, because it's your house together. If you're in a relationship, you
yeah,
you build something together, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
You build
So
it, but that's why you got to get married. That's why when people tell me, "Yo, in Islam, you meet a person, then you marry them,"
hi,
and
Oli.
and sometimes it's quick. And I'm gonna tell you, if there's interest in knowing the person, right? You know the person and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you're friends. But then you
Mm-hmm.
go and tell, like me, as a Muslim, I can go to any Muslim female and say, "Hey, I know you. We've been talking. I know about you, this and that. Let's get married." She said yes. They married, but then they go out. They date because you cannot date a woman that is not yours. You have to date in the marriage and create a relationship and everything. But do I believe in the marriage in Islam? Yeah. Because why? The religion is there. And it's all about honor. The man must
Wait,
honor his wife, and the wife will honor, well, the wife will carry the husband's honor. So she
oh
won't do
wait,
nothing to
you
disrespect
said
him.
you said that you're Muslim. You're a Muslim?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you're looking for all these Muslim women. But all these Muslim women though, because you're a different type of Muslim, because usually Muslim provide. And they want
Oh
to do
no,
everything for
we
the woman. They want to
provide.
take care of the
Yeah.
woman.
No, on the wife, yeah, we provide. But I've noticed, right? I'm not gonna lie, and it's not bad mothering. But the thing is, Yuka, that I don't like when they tell me my money is my money and your money is my money with an attitude.
Yeah,
Now
but
she said,
who tells you
and
that?
where I come from, the less the woman asks money to the husband is when the husband gives her all the money. Because the man says she don't want money. So I'm gonna give her all the money that so she can get her own stuff. She can and she can even start a business. You know why? Because of the essence that she doesn't ask me for money. She
Listen,
doesn't
but
tell
but
me
most
I'll
most
do. You
most
know?
people that I know that are Muslim, the
Yeah,
women that I know, they have no interest in getting a business or working. They don't care about those things. That as long
no,
as you have them good in the house, they'll be a good housewife. They'll stay home, treat them good, whatever. But according to the men that I talked to, the
yeah,
Quran, doesn't the Quran say that if you broke, you shouldn't be going out with people or looking for girlfriends? That you need to be financially stable to have a woman and take care of her. Isn't that written in the Quran, or am I wrong?
No, the thing is, right? When you go and get married, there's a dowry that must be given. So you must, number one, you must be a hard worker and save your money. So let's say that I'm gonna marry a girl, a woman. So I have to have the dowry. Right now, the dowry is around $7,000 to $10,000.
What are you
If
talking
I
about? You're
have
talking
it,
about something that is giving. I'm talking about what it says in the Quran. Because according to someone, it says in the Quran that if you broke and you're not able to provide, you shouldn't be looking for a woman. You need to get financially stable and then date. Am I
no,
wrong? I'm asking you. It doesn't say
yeah,
it.
that's the assumption because it says that you have to be willing to provide everything to the woman, and there's no problem like getting and renting renting an apartment. Uh, but the thing is
No, the
that you
thing is that you're skipping it because I'm asking you. You're
yeah
saying it's an assumption. I'm asking you if
yeah it's
it's
an
written in the
assumption
Quran. Is
because
it
the
written?
Quran says that you have to. It tells you what you have to do. And it says that when you're gonna get married, you must give the woman her needs and her risk. Risk means in Quran what is owed to her, you know? Uh
You're beating around the bush,
no,
AQB.
because
Does it
I'm trying
say
to
in the
find the word.
Quran? Listen,
Okay.
listen, listen, listen to me. Does it
Yeah,
say in the Quran
yeah.
that if you are not financially okay, you shouldn't be looking for a woman? That you need to take care, you need to make sure that you're financially
No.
okay
Not
to
like
find
that.
a
Not like
woman,
that.
and you're
No, not
supposed to
like that.
take care of a woman. It doesn't say that, you're saying.
No, it's not like that. That's an assumption that anybody says
Only
it the way they want to say it because due to the interpretations of their
Oli
knowledge.
Animates. I said hi to you like 5 times already. Hi, Oli Animates. I saw you 5 times and I said hi. And you're saying that you don't hear me? You can't hear me? I said hi.
So
I-
yeah, that's an assumption.
It's
That's
an
an
assumption.
assumption.
So you're saying it's not true.
It's something that and no, it's due to the interpretations of the person of the Quran. You know,
But what does
so
it okay, so what does it say? What
it
does the
says
Quran
that the
say?
man should provide, be a good provider. You know that the man should provide. It says that the man should look out for the woman and he must treat her good. But some of the women take that to a different level, and it's due to the fact that it all depends where they grew up too.
But
See,
I'm not talking about, you're talking about how women feel, how women this. I'm talking about a man. A
I
man
mean,
who is Muslim and his whole family is
and he
Muslim
wants to
and is
marry.
Arab told
You know,
me that it says in the Quran that if you broke, you shouldn't be looking for a woman. You need to make sure you're financially stable so
that's
that you can
yeah,
support.
that was his interpretation
But you're
for him
saying
to
that that's
tell you.
not true. You're talking about it says provide, but you're going about what women think. Women can think whatever they want. I'm talking about what does
Yeah.
it say in the Quran? What does it say
Oh,
exactly?
and the Quran says that you must provide for that woman. And then if
Okay,
he wants to get married to another woman, that the first woman should be in accordance, you know? And she must say yes for the man to go and get married with a second wife. If she says no, then he's stuck with that woman. But mostly they would say no. Why? Because they find that they don't want to share
but we're not
all the
talking about
blessings.
we're not talking about IQB. You're like beating around the bush. I'm just asking you because
Oh,
you're
you
you're
want me to
talking
say
you're
yes?
talking.
Okay, mira, if I'm saying yes. If that's the interpretation that the guy had, yes.
But
It's not the
okay,
same
his
thing.
interpretation. What is your interpretation? The Quran
My
doesn't say that a
interpretation
man
that
provides.
a man has to be a man. Then a man has to work, has to provide, has to give everything to the woman that he has by his side, you
So
know?
that's not the same thing I
But,
just said. Because you keep
but,
saying no, 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 no. But
no,
that's
no, no,
exactly
no,
what I
no,
just
hold it,
said.
hold it. No, but the situation is that it's not a must that the woman knows how much money the man has in his bank account. It's not a must that a man shares his bank account with the wife.
But I'm not talking about that, AQB. I've just asked you a simple question about what does it say. You're telling
I
me
know.
no, it
But
doesn't
I'm
say
telling you,
that.
okay,
You're
it's an
telling me it doesn't say
interpretation
that.
that he said it. It's not exactly the word that he's been saying. When he read the Quran, then he said, a man shouldn't be broke. A man should be a hardworking man because it doesn't say that the man shouldn't be broke because I know people that got married and the guy didn't have the money, listen good, for the dowry. So the man got married, did everything, and start paying the dowry.
The
A
dowry
man
is like
should
a
have
gift.
the dowry. But
The
if the
dowry
woman
is
is
a gift.
considered the
Listen,
dowry is
AQB,
like a
AQB,
security. It's a
AQB.
security.
Listen,
It's a
listen. What I'm telling you, I'm
uh,
asking you because you're going on, and
oh,
people
I'm
don't
telling you.
understand. People don't understand what you're talking about because you jump from one thing to the other. I'm asking, what is a dowry for people that don't know? It's a gift. What is it?
Okay, a dowry is like a gift, right? It's like a gift or security. See, in my interpretation, it's like a security for the woman that if one day something happens, she has money to defend herself with. Let us say death or divorce of the man, or divorce with the man, or anything that happens,
So it's a
that
gift.
she has money to defend herself, a security.
So how much is that?
Right now is around from $7,000 to $10,000. It all depends what the woman wants because it
ten
says you must
thousand
give a
dollars.
dowry, you must buy dresses, you must buy her jewelry. You know that's what
Oh,
the Quran.
she gets to ask what she wants.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. It's like
Daniel, wait, listen, wait, AQB, wait. So, where you Muslim people at? I need a husband, and I have a list of things I need. So let's talk about this.
okay. Let's say an example, right? And
Ay,
sorry
Dios mío.
that I'm using you as an example.
I
You
can't.
come and tell me. We sit down and have conversation with the parents, right?
Uh huh.
And you come and say, "Well, I want 5 dresses or 10 dresses before I get married. I want jewelry, right? Because some women now they start asking for the wedding ring.
Uh huh.
In Islam, you're not supposed to be, it's something that because of the culture here to let everybody know that you're married, and because not everybody understands Islam, some of the women will ask for a wedding ring. So if you ask for money, oh, I want the money in dowry, and she says $10,000, and I want dresses. How many dresses you want? I want 7 dresses. So the man has to, have the means and say, okay, I have the money here, I have the dresses, and I have the ring.
So it's a transaction kind of thing. The woman asks what she
A
wants, and if the
contract.
man is able
It's
to
a
provide her,
contract. Yeah, the marriage is a contract. It's a
okay,
life binding contract. Like
okay.
marriage over here that we say, the words that we say to the priest, to the pastor, to the minister, whoever gets us married, the words that we
Pero
say, it's we say and we sign a document. But over there is a document that is a contract, basically. And in
okay,
that
so
contract
now
says
if
what
you
we
be
want. Yeah.
listen, now I'm understanding because let me tell you something. There was this man who's a
Okay.
Muslim.
Yeah.
who gave me a ring, like a $20,000 ring, beautiful ring.
Okay.
And I mean, he was very extravagant. So extravagant, I mean, he would love to just throw money at me. And I was just, I didn't understand anything about, the Muslims and what they do and not do or whatever, whatever. But there was something that he kept saying, and it was, I need to make sure that you are okay. I need to make sure that he just kept saying how he needs to make sure that I'm okay. That I have a nice house. We're talking about custom building a house. And I could just design it however I want. Um he just kept talking about how he needed to make sure that
Yeah, if he
that I
has
was
money,
that I was provided for, even though I had my own. He's like, I don't want you touching your money for anything. And he was very, how would I explain it? Like, he made sure I was good. He was like, we're gonna, I'm gonna get you a nice girl to help you out in the house and stuff like that. And whenever I was in a place and I had any situation with anyone, he would literally call the place and be like, "That's my woman. You need to respect her." Da, 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 da. So there's a lot of a heavy thing on respecting the woman, like his woman, and providing for her.
yeah, that was a Muslim alpha.
But I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand much. For me, it was like new because I dated like Dominicans and stuff like that. But I observed his behavior, but I didn't understand any of it. Like, he didn't.
So let me explain
Aside
to
from
you
telling
something.
me you're supposed to take care of your woman, he didn't really explain like the whole Muslim situation and how it works and how you need to give a gift and all those things.
So I met this Egyptian guy in Boston, and I was doing the free phone program and everything. He had a job and everything, and he
Mm-hmm.
had money. So this this guy, he came and married a Dominican woman
Mm-hmm.
and have two daughters with him, with her. So the mother was happy because he was married to an Egyptian Muslim woman and he had a horrible life. Now he has this woman from another culture. Remember this. From
Uh-huh.
another culture, but he was happy with her. Even though that that she must have cooked good, no lie. Because any
Yeah.
man that a woman cooks good, I don't care about nothing. I'll put my money in the table and say, here, you know, this woman, she cooks good for me. She looks out for me. She wasn't selfish because it's like, and I'm not gonna lie, tú sabes como dice el dominicano, yo prefiero
Uh-huh.
estar con una mujer boricua porque la boricua me sale y me compra, le doy dinero para ropa y me compra calzoncillos, camisilla y media. Mientras
Uh-huh.
yo le doy el dinero a la dominicana y la dominicana me dice a mí que no le di dinero suficiente para la ropa y no me trae ni un calzoncillo. So, eso es porque él se consiguió chapeadora. Anyway,
So what are you saying? Because I don't understand. You jump from the Egyptian man to the
so
Dominican thing.
so when he
So the
married the
Egyptian
Dominican
man,
woman, he married, he felt freedom. You
with a Dominican
understand?
woman.
Yeah, he felt freedom. He
Well,
didn't
but
have these
how
arguments.
is an Egyptian woman? Like, what's the difference?
Well, they're strict in the religion and they believe that the more they submit themselves to God, they submit to their woman's will. And sometimes, that's the interpretation that a man can get from a
Yeah,
woman.
but
And
you're still not saying how. I want you to explain how is an Egyptian woman with an Egyptian
different
man. How is that
Dominican woman,
relationship different from a Dominican woman with an Egyptian man? What were they
because
doing?
the Dominican woman, she was Christian. She is Christian, right? But she looked like You know when a woman in the Caribbean looks out for her man. So he was getting that treatment. While the other one that he was explaining me that the one that he had from Egypt used to argue a lot with him.
You're trying to say Dominicans don't argue? That's your argument?
No, the Dominicans do argue, and like the Puerto Rican family. The thing is that she got the love and respect that she always wanted from a man. You understand? And he got the respect. That's what we guys want.
I don't,
Appreciation
but
and
I still don't
respect.
understand. You're talking about that Egyptian woman is about religion, but she doesn't show her man respect.
No, she respects her man, but they argue too much.
That's I don't agree with that because people with different religion backgrounds, whatever, they argue. Don't matter if you're Egyptian or not. That's not a valid argument. As in how different an Egyptian
I don't
woman is from
know.
a Dominican
The
one.
only thing I told them was when you was with the Egyptian, why you she argue a lot? Oh yeah, and my mother didn't like her because she was always arguing and fighting and this and that. Because listen, you can stretch your legs until the sheets cover your feet, you know? And if you start from low and you can comprehend that, yeah, you have a husband that works on a minimum federal wage and that you can still manage to have money in the house and that you can buy food and pay the bills and there's still a few little bit of money that you can save, then that's amazing. And you don't complain about you're only happy because you're having a life with that person, then yes. But if you want more, and this is where toxic traits come, that you want more than what you're receiving, you know? And that's the fuel that the person can bring. I'm not saying now man or woman. I'm saying both. You know?
Okay, EQB, listen to me, EQB.
Okay.
Listen to me. 'Cause I'm trying to wrap my head around this because we're talking about relationship. You say you have a friend who married a Dominican woman and he's Egyptian and he says he didn't really like the Egyptian woman because she fight a lot. That's not a reasonable
Yeah,
argument
that
because
she
all
was.
women fight. All women argue and all women do the
Yeah.
same thing. So that's not a valid argument as to why he felt more
Well,
freedom with the Dominican.
the Dominican woman was doing something good. That the Egyptian was happy and her mama was happy. Yeah, she see when you have respect towards, like, if a man has respect towards your parents and you have respect towards the parents of your husband, that makes a great woman. But some woman, oh, this is a mama's boy. Oh, he gives money to his mom, and that money should be in my pocket. You know, some shit like that. That's toxic. That's a toxic trait. Where I come from, it's all about family. You
So
understand? No
you
matter
do
what.
QB, you do understand that there are some suegras or the mom of the man or whomever that they're horrible, right? When they don't like the woman, they will make her life miserable just because they don't
Well,
like the person. You
when he
do know
married
that,
a
right?
Dominican, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. When he married a Dominican and Dominican likes his mom and respects his religion, and when he goes into the house, he says, Salam alaikum, the wife, the Dominican, wa alaikum salam, and she speaks Arabic because her husband speaks Arabic. She found herself in a different world, but she loved the man that she had. A man that was going to be loyal, hardworking, and do everything for the family. Because every woman wants that, a hardworking man that does for the family. But some ratchet wants a hardworking man for her pocket, and that's a toxic trait. And
Why are you calling women ratchet? Some ratchet. What do you mean by ratchet?
ratchet is a toxic person.
A ratchet is a toxic person.
Yeah, and guys can be ratchet too. I'm not gonna lie, men are ratchet too. You know, let's say like if we go to a restaurant, and I'm a humble guy, I go to a restaurant and I sit down with you, and I go and tell the waitress, hey, an example, my chicken is like overpowered with the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but the only thing I didn't like, it was overpowered with the garlic. Oh, and here comes the woman. Go change, put a person in shame. Like
Oh my God.
cordial. You're trying to be cordial and everything,
You
but
had
the
that
person
happen to
that,
you, AQB?
oh shit, a lot of times.
Yo, you serious? So you like them ratchet. So why are you
No,
expressing yourself like that? Because
no, because when
if
that
it
happens,
happened more than once,
that's
it's
a
because
turn
you're
off.
attracted to that.
No, for me, it's a turn off. Look, I like a strong woman, not a feminist, a strong woman. You know, a
Strong
woman
like how? Strong
that
like
can
let's
keep
fight?
me. Yeah, because sometimes we guys we can be kids. Sometimes boys, right? And sometimes a woman could shake the man by saying, "Hey, don't forget that you have to do this and this and this." Oh, okay, yeah, right. You're right. It's like I would tell my friends, "Hey, let's go. Because if my wife comes here in the car and she knows that I'm here with y'all, and she comes, I'm leaving with her. So hurry up and let's go." Why? Because a strong woman would say, no, hold it. He's going to the bar with the boys. He's going to waste a lot in beers and get drunk. Nah, I'd rather have him home or pick him up and, hey, come. And I would say, okay, I'm leaving with her. Why? Because my friends ain't gonna give me what my wife gives me, you know, and none of them is gonna have me in their house, if she gets angry and kicks me out. So I'm gonna be loyal to the word of the wife,
So you like
you
you
know.
like that you like that toxic thing. That actually
No,
is
I
what you're
don't.
attracted
I
to.
don't because I was at a certain time I was confusing what is a strong woman with the ratchet. Dude, why you stop here, bro? I'm sorry. I'm driving and this person just stopped. Tenía que ser una viejita. And anyway, so I would confuse things. What
Uh-huh.
it was a strong woman and what was a ratchet.
So
And I
what's the
didn't know.
difference? What is the difference between a ratchet woman and a strong woman, according to you?
Well, a strong woman is a woman that will encourage you to do whatever, and she will always be there with you, and she will work with you. You understand? A ratchet
Hmm.
woman can act strong, but at the same time is the type of woman that would put you in shame in public. And that's not a
Hmm.
strong woman. I will walk away. See, I had a girl that would call me a bitch because I would walk away from an argument. But she didn't know that she was hitting some vital points in me that we were gonna end up arguing, and I was gonna start offending her. And I'm the type of man that believes if you slap the shit out of me, guess what? You're gonna get it. So for me to avoid it, I'll walk away because I know that there was a tension and somebody's gonna get slapped, and I knew it was gonna be me first.
That's a toxic relationship.
Yeah. So I walk away. I don't like toxicity. I like I'm a laid back person. And yeah, a strong woman. I do believe that if I'm gonna say, hey, I'm like an example. Hey, I'm gonna open the hot dog cart and this and that. I may need some help, and I go and I start cleaning. The woman's there with me. I'll be happy that she decided to come and help me because she knows that this is our future. Right
Okay.
now, I'm by myself doing it because I know that this is gonna be my future, but it's gonna be part of my stability.
Yeah, but it
And I'm
sounds
gonna
like
let everybody know I make only $1,000 a week.
you're
Eh,
protecting what you have though because of what happened to you in the past.
Yeah, and I'm protecting my heart because some people think that men don't have a heart.
What do
But
you mean? Why do you
yeah, some
think that?
easy. Look, you know what happened to Glitch? He was watching the red pill. Glitch was somebody that was being instructed by all the negativity that they show sometimes in YouTube.
Actually, Glitch was here. Let me tell you. I don't know where he
Yeah,
went, but he actually wrote you a couple of messages. I didn't get a chance to read because you start talking and you just go off and you
yeah.
just don't stop talking and you just jump from one story to the other and you don't breathe.
Glitch just
EQB,
jumping.
EQB, you don't breathe.
Yeah, but now
Look,
as
he
I was,
said, he said you have to be wait, is that no, yeah. He says you have to be financially stable to have the
yeah,
second wife, not the first. You need to pay ma though.
Maher, the dowry.
Yeah, and then he says, Glitch says, Muslim marry and live in tents and have 10 kids. He's lying.
No,
And
some of
then
them.
he said,
Oh,
it's
boy.
mad.
No,
And then
no.
he says, hold on, que I'm gonna read all his thing because you didn't let me read anything. You just keep going y tú no te para. It
Dímelo, mami.
says, if you divorce her, you pay. So if you divorce, if you're in a Muslim relationship, if you divorce a woman, you have to pay her. That's why I guess that's what he was trying to say. He also said,
Yeah, if the man is poor and still owes a lot of money, he must pay because they're gonna tell him because they're not gonna go to the civil court. They're gonna go to Sharia court. They're gonna go to the Muslim court. And over
oh,
there, when you go over there, you gotta say, you gotta say, okay, I'm gonna pay. You know, because you
okay.
must respect Islam and its way of life and living and its rules. You know, so yeah, you do have to pay. You know,
And
the
he,
situation is that that woman, you when you married, you're gonna what you gonna do? Disgrace that woman? You know, that's why other men's when women divorce, some of them don't have an open mind. They'll say, "Oh no, if I be with her, she probably think that I'm with another man of her ex, and then and I don't like that. I want to be with a woman that I be the first man with her, and there's gonna be a lot of women, independent women. You know, I don't mind an independent woman, but
okay, hold on, EQB. Look,
mhm.
Glitch said it's on paper though. They do not actually do it in real life.
Yeah, and yeah,
So he's
it could be
saying that that's all on paper. That it doesn't really, they don't really do none of that you're talking about in real life.
what about what, like what?
The whole arrangement and whatever the guy has to do. He's saying that that's all on paper. That people don't actually do
Oh,
it.
well, because there's like anything and everything, there's some good men and there's some bastards, you know? Um, and when I say bastards, there's like these guys that can so they're machista. And machista, for anybody that doesn't speak Spanish, is a man that is so dominating that he believes that the man is above anything and everything with a woman, that
Mhm.
whatever he says, it must go because he's a man, he was born a man, and the man can do anything, and 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 dominate the woman, and some of them hate women, like Glitch. I believe Glitch is one of them that hate women or the independence of a woman.
Yeah.
You mu- yeah, Glitch is like that, and it's so sad because sometimes, like the second wife, could be friends with the first one.
Wait, so
You know?
you're Muslim. So would you like to have two wives?
No, I grew up in a world that we only have one. You know, um, and you gotta choose
Because I
wisely.
don't, all that stuff that you're talking is all cool and everything, but my experience with Muslim men, aside from that they're players and cheaters, just like a Dominican, um, they have their woman good in the house with all the things they need. Even if they
Yeah.
have a job, they keep their money for themselves. They provide, give everything to the woman.
Yep.
I know people who are married and the woman has no interest in opening a business and being independent. She says, "Well, when he divorced me, if I ever get a divorce, he needs to maintain me the same way I am right now, which is in a big house and cars and stuff. I don't care about having a business or money or anything like that, because the day that I divorce him, I'm still gonna be living this lifestyle for the rest of my life." I mean, that's what she says. I don't know if that's true or how it works, but it sounds to me like if you guys have your own, if they have Muslims have their own court system thing going on,
Yeah.
maybe that's true.
No, the thing is, and I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. I met this Muslim woman, beautiful. So the husband was living in America, traveled to Sudan, and brought
Hmm.
a beautiful woman over here. So
Hmm.
they had around like 6 or 7 kids. The
Hmm.
situation was that he wanted another wife.
Mm. He had
When
money.
oh, what? She has some big ass bangles on both hands. I saw the picture and everything.
Hmm.
But he had like $200,000 in the bank account. So she said no. He said he wanted to marry another wife. So when she said no, he went to the bank, pulled out half of the money from the bank account, made
Hmm.
another account, and left to Egypt to marry another wife. Because in Islam, you can do that if you can buy both of them and take care of both of them. You cannot buy, this is my favorite, I'm gonna buy her a dress. No, you gotta buy a dress for both of them
Yeah,
as a
you have to
man.
be equal. Give them equal things or
Equal.
whatever.
Now,
If
it
you're
is
broke, how do you do that?
no, if you're broke, you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna tell you right now. By that time, when I met this girl that we were like having a conversation, I was making like $500 a week.
Hmm.
Okay, that was the minimum paycheck up over here in
Hmm.
Massachusetts.
Hmm.
So I used to travel to New Hampshire, the state. It was an hour and
Hmm.
a half, so I would go back and forth. And we were having this conversation and we talked. When she says no, the man should take care of everything, the first thing that came into my head was like, you pay $2,000 of rent and bills and everything. That's
Hmm.
all the money that I make. And that was
Hmm.
me in the beginning of being a sales rep, a marketer. So I was like, okay, I didn't find it that attractive
Hmm.
to join her because I said, look, at my age, and then I was like around 40, I said, at this age,
Hmm.
am I willing to start all over again and be as a family you know, and I started putting myself as why the man asked to have a second wife. And I asked myself, if you have one wife and you have 7 kids and you're doing everything and you're making that money, why am I gonna go and ask for a second wife?
Because
What do I,
they want more problems.
you know? Do I want, why do I'm jumping to the second wife? I can understand that if I'm making the money and I want to keep making more money, than the belief in these people, in the
Mhm.
add up that God will provide, and that God will provide you for each kid. So he was doing okay. But then he jumped to have another wife. He wanted a second wife. But the first wife, she didn't want it.
So then
So
what
he jumped.
happens? What happens if if the first wife don't want a second wife? Then what happens there? The man goes ahead and like you said, your friend went ahead and went to Egypt and married another one anyway. What happened there?
Yeah, he went and married the girl from Egypt and
And then
brought
what
her back,
happened?
divorced the first one.
Oh nah. So she didn't accept to for him to have a second wife. So he dumped her and left to marry the second wife
Yeah,
and made
but
her first.
they're from Sudan and all Africa. Some African, multiple marriage in one house. The women get along together. The majority. Some of
Really?
the ones that don't get along together is because they're selfish, and they want, according to that belief, they're being selfish and they want everything for them. So,
So
like over.
I'm just saying, okay, hold that up right there. You're saying the woman is being selfish, right?
And
But
that
wait, but
and
wait,
that
they believe that the woman is being selfish, okay. But
that quote.
then isn't the man the one being selfish that he wants three, but the woman can't have three men? Because I'm just saying, if I marry whatever type of man and he wants to have three wives, that's cool. But then can I have three husbands?
So let me
And
tell you this.
we'll just make it
No,
a huge nice party, AQB.
only in China. In China, there's a place where 3 brothers married the same wife. Listen, um, I'm gonna put it this way: the world has more women than men, and
According to who?
oh yeah, oh yeah, there's more women than men in this world. No lie.
Okay. And what are you coming with that? You didn't answer my question. You
Okay,
said the woman, according to them, the woman is being selfish because she wants to keep her man to herself
no,
and
I'm
she
not
doesn't
saying.
want to share. But wait,
I'm,
it could be
I'm just saying.
she doesn't want to share him with other
According,
women. But
according.
why isn't the man being selfish that he doesn't want to share his woman with other men?
So the man, okay. So in some cultures, right, if the woman can't have babies, right?
You're changing the subject and you're not answering
No,
the question.
no, no. That's one of the reasons why the man.
No, you're not answering the question. I'm
What's the
just
question?
saying.
Uh,
Dear Nadia, hi, how are you? Listen, AQB, you're not answering the question.
okay.
You're saying that they believe, I want you to give me your honest opinion. They're saying that the woman is selfish because she doesn't want to share him with other women, but
And
isn't the man being more selfish because he wants three, but he's not willing to let his wife have three men too? So then they could just have a big, huge party.
no, listen.
No, no, answer my question. No, no,
Okay,
no.
I'll answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put it in the perspective
No,
of the
no, I'm not
culture.
putting in nothing perspective. I'm asking you as a
No,
man.
in our culture, no, no, because I'm not gonna share you with 2 other men, and
Pero that's
if
no.
you're not gonna share, no, hold it, because I'm not wanting to share. I don't want to
Pero
go
you're
and
being
ask.
Wait, but you're being selfish
I'm
though.
being selfish
But
and
who's
to
being
only
selfish?
one wife.
You're saying the woman is being
I'm being
selfish.
selfish and wanting only one wife. Okay? I'm being selfish and only wanting one wife. So it's not in my head
No,
that
you're laughing, and you're not
I'm
answering the damn
laughing because
question.
it's the face that you put and the way that you said it. We can have a big party. I say, what?
Yes, because you're
This is
over here to listen, Nikki.
crazy.
You're over here. You
Oh,
already got me hyped up. Listen, you're
okay.
telling me that they believe the woman is being selfish because she doesn't want to share her man with other women, right?
In
But
that
isn't
culture.
the man being selfish because he wants three other women, right? But he doesn't want his woman to have other men. That's selfish. You should share your wife too.
No.
The wife is sharing the man with other women. She should be able to share herself with three other men. And
No,
then we
listen.
have a big
This
party.
doesn't come from now. This doesn't come from now.
But
If
again,
you
I'm
look in
not
the
talking. I'm
Bible,
asking you a personal question. You,
if
SQB,
you
do
look in
you
the
think it's
Bible,
fair?
if you look in the Bible says if
There
the
you
man,
go. I'm
if you
talking
are,
about
oh,
you. Do you think who's selfish in this situation? Because you're saying the woman is selfish because she doesn't want the man to
no,
have
the
more
man is
women.
selfish. The man is selfish if he wants to have three women or four, up to four he can have. He's selfish because he should cherish the woman that he has, you know?
Okay. Now
But
you being honest. You
and
literally beat around the bush for like 10 minutes there.
no, because I'm telling you that it all depends on the culture. We grew up in a culture that I belong to you and you belong to me. And that's it.
And
You
if
understand?
anything changes, we're about to fight. Yes.
Yeah. If anything changes, we fight. We argue about it. But that culture that we have is because at that time there was a lot of men and few women. But then when war started,
Wait. I Jesus. Oh my God. I guess Muslim men are being so nice that they're helping the world, guys. That there's so many women out there and not so many men. That they're helping the world by having four wives each because they're helping their environment. This is what's happening. Okay, keep carry on.
no, don't go and no, don't say Muslim because there's Africans that are not Muslims and they're Christians and they're married. I know a story that you can look on YouTube about this African guy in Nigeria that
Mm.
married three twin sisters, triplets. He married triplets, right? And in their culture, if there's triplets, he must marry her. All three of them.
What?
Yeah. He must married all three of them. And they're Christians.
They're
Okay?
Christians.
Yeah, they're Christians. And
And
they
what is that
married the
culture? What is that culture called? Are you serious?
Nigerian. Nigerians.
Nigerians, but are Nigerians Muslims?
No.
They're
Emma, you want to
Christian?
know? They're Jews.
But where do you hear that a Christian has like
Easily,
can marry
easily,
three people?
easily. And the Bible says, when you're old, talking to the man, when the man is old, that
Hmm.
he should live with the woman that gave him his youth.
You cut off there. I couldn't hear you.
Or that the man should live his old age with the woman that treat him good.
What does that got to do with marrying a whole bunch of triplets?
So that lets you know that that man had several wives when he was living. And this is in the Bible. Living with his wife and the other ones. The only time that it speak about one is in the New Version, the New Testament. That Jesus said that you should stay with one wife. And that's why everybody is trying to stay with one wife. but it is upon nature. Man, human beings are like in the animal world. There's the alpha, there's the leader and the followers. And there's and men like to breed a lot with their spouse. But some men want to have several women. And in every part of the animal kingdom, you will see it. So, what makes you think that we human beings are not like the animal kingdom?
What are you talking about? Listen, all these people that want all these women, I bet you that they probably got 3 wives and still got 6 wives without a freaking title, like in the neighborhood or whatever, whatever. That's what you
Yeah,
call. That's what you call
no,
a cheater. There's not other word
okay,
for it. It's a cheater. You're
okay, but
you're you're you're
yeah,
hiding
but
a
there's an
cheater
order. There's an
behind
order of these
religion. Listen,
things. You cannot,
no.
you cannot condemn Muslims for having their own culture, because
Listen,
then they,
listen,
then
listen.
they,
A
then you're
cheater
giving
is
them
hiding
the right.
behind the religion. A cheater is hiding behind the religion and culture. That's all they're
No,
doing.
because if the
It's
woman
a
says,
cheater.
there's woman that goes and say you need another wife.
But wait. So in the Bible, let's say for Muslims, it only says that the man can have multiple wives, but it gotta be
In
equal.
the Old
It
Testament.
doesn't say that the woman can have 3 men. Like, can I marry 3 men?
No, because that's disgraceful.
That's what?
That's disgraceful.
That's disgraceful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgraceful for a woman to do it, but it's not disgraceful for the man to do it. Okay. And you're doing a service to humanity by marrying 4, right?
No. I'm only doing
Trepasito.
a,
Oye,
I'm doing a service to
trepasito.
marry the only one. I'm doing a
Oh.
service only marrying one. You're trying to put all the cultures into me. I'm trying to explain to you
No.
how cultures work.
You're saying you Muslim, and you over here talking
Yeah.
about women are
I don't
selfish
condemn
because they
it.
don't
I
want
don't
their
condemn it.
men to marry
I
all
don't
these
condemn it.
women.
I
Like,
don't
what are you
condemn
talking
it.
about?
I don't condemn it. I'm gonna tell you right now the truth. I don't condemn it, because if the woman grew up in a multiple marriage family, that woman is gonna be the first one to say to the husband, "Okay, we have kids, we have money, so for you to be more blessed, for more blessings to come, here, married another one." And there's women that do it. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because they
Because
tired, or they tired of the men?
no. Hey, todos los días, mami. If the husband wants it every day, listen real good. And this is a perspective this is my interpretation, right? My interpretation of what I feel that why they do it.
Uh-huh.
See, when the man wants it every day and the
Uh-huh.
woman is tired
Yeah.
of doing it every day.
Yeah, Superman, right? The men are Superman, right?
Oh, the man has a big
Yeah, they're
appetite.
Superman, right? Yeah, they're just
No, the
cheaters.
man has an appetite. The man
They're
has an
cheaters. They're
appetite.
cheaters. That's why
Oh,
there's no appetite.
no. Because I know that there's women that would say, we're getting a second wife. Why? She's tired of every day. A man wants every day. You know
Well,
it.
you
I
know
know
what?
it.
Wait. Now that I'm
Every woman knows it in this world, that if you give a chance, get it. Say
all right, AQB,
every
you're cutting out.
no.
And let me
If the
let me
man
just
gives
let
a
me
woman
just tell you,
all
AQB,
the
AQB, you're cutting off. So give me a second. You're cutting off. I really don't agree with that, because I mean, now that I think about it, the only reason how I'm gonna agree with this, it
yeah,
will be, I'll
yeah.
get, okay, let's get 4 wives for you, right? I'll be number 5 if you like. One will be doing
No,
laundry. Wait,
no.
one will be doing laundry, one will be cleaning, one will be cooking,
Mm-mm,
one will be
mm-mm.
thing, but none of them are touching you because I'm
No, listen. In Africa, and that's why I believe that they do it in Africa. The
yeah.
man wants it every day.
That's
The woman,
nonsense because men, once they hit a certain age, they don't want nothing. All they do is get sick and annoying, and you have to take care of them, even though they were like a-holes when they were younger. So what are you talking about? Oh, they're Superman and they need six wives and da da da
no,
da. That's
no, not
nonsense.
Superman.
They're
Not, you don't
cheaters.
need six wife. You just need that one that said that doesn't say no.
They're cheaters.
No, because there's some you must understand it, it's not condemned.
All of a
And
sudden, men are Superman and they need
if
five
you
wives to
if
satisfy
mira,
them
I
because
bet you
they're
that
so good.
if you was on Bunda from Africa and you would marry an African and you say, oh, you know what? This guy thinks that he got a, I'm gonna say it, he got a small wee wee. No, I'm gonna get another one for another wife for him. And then the second wife goes through the same thing that the first wife went, and she's gonna say, no, I'm gonna get him another one. So I'll see him every 2 days. I don't mind, or every 3 days.
So you're saying that they don't really like him because women, when they love a man, they don't really care about
No,
a
they
man's
love
thing.
him. What? Mira, mija, if
What are
you
you
feel it,
talking about?
mira, a lot of women be complaining.
That's not true. You're talking about that
Stop
a woman.
lying.
Wait,
Stop lying.
EQB,
Oh,
listen
I'm
to me.
tired. No, a woman
EQB,
says I'm tired, and the man says,
EQB.
hey.
You're not talking about that. You're talking about that
Oh,
that a woman don't want to be with her man because of her man's size. When a
no,
woman loves a
no,
man,
no.
it doesn't matter the
Not only the
size.
size, the appetite, the sexual appetite. Come on. If you have somebody que he loves you and he loves the way that y'all be intimate, okay? Not the size. It's the way that oh, I love this woman, and some guys will mix love with desire, and the more that he loves you, the more he desires you. And then the woman loves the man, but doesn't desire him that much because she understands that, okay, we did it, bing, bam, boom, or you put me to sleep, but then he wakes up and wants more.
Listen, EQB, let me tell you something.
The
If a
sexual
man,
appetite.
listen, no. If a
Uh,
man really loves a woman,
uh,
he
yeah.
wouldn't even want to be with nobody else because
No, he
that connection
doesn't.
that he has with the
He
woman that he loves,
doesn't.
the next
But
woman is not gonna give it to him. It's
if
not true.
you have a husband that has a big appetite desire and yours is leveled, you know, yours in right here, normal. Oh yeah, 3 times a week. But let's say that he wants it 7, 8, or 9 times a week.
Who
Uh,
wants that? You guys are not
that's
Superman.
what
You're
I'm
full of
telling
it.
you. You don't want that. Men
You're
do.
no, you're full of it. No man wants it que 10 times a day. That's the
I know that
machista
are 10 times a
nonsense.
day.
That's
Three,
not
three
true.
times
It's
a
not true. It's not true. You guys are
what?
over here fantasizing some
What?
nonsense.
No, óyeme. Te voy a decir algo y te vamos a hablar claro. Let's speak clearly.
Yeah. Be
Okay?
clearly, because right now you don't make sense.
Okay. Te voy a hablar claro. Si tú lo meneas bueno y al hombre le gusta y viene y dice, mami, vamos a hacerlo otra vez. Oh, está bien, papi, pero tú sabes, yo te voy a complacer, porque eso es lo que dicen las mujeres, te voy a complacer, pero yo no soy persona que lo hace así mucho corrido ni nada. ¿Ok? Boom.
You're mixing
No, I'm
pleasure.
not mixing. I'm
You're
telling you
mixing
like it is. If the
pleasure
man has
with
a sexual
love and
appetite,
relationship. You don't make any sense. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
I'm saying if the man has a sexual appetite, a big sexual appetite, the woman is going to be jumping ship. She's gonna
Espérate.
say, "Hold it, hold down. You want it, every night, and then every night you want it,
EQB, you just keep repeating the same thing. We understand you. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
Have you loved a woman really deeply?
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so let's think about that woman. That woman that you love so deeply. When
Mm.
you were intimate with her, Was
Yeah.
it different? Was it very different from when you were intimate with someone that is not her?
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
It's
It's gonna
different. Okay. Okay. So
be a
let's
lot
keep
more.
it there. When you love a woman,
Yeah.
the way you're intimate with her
Yeah.
feels. I'm not talking about pleasure. I'm talking about your whole body, soul, whatever
Yeah.
feels a certain way that
Yeah.
you're not going to have that connection and that feeling with someone else. So let's say you're intimate with your wife, this woman that you really love, right? But then you have a second wife. You're telling me that once you finish doing it with this one, and that feeling that you feel with her, that you love her, if you have a big, huge superhero, Superman appetite, that you're gonna
Yeah.
go and be with the next woman and you're gonna feel the same.
No. No.
Exactly my point. My point. I won. That's it.
No.
End the
No.
conversation.
No. I'm not gonna
End the
jump to the other one
conversation. End it.
because
You're
I
not
love
gonna
you.
feel the same. So that makes no sense for you to have all these wives when you know
No,
clearly you
no, I'm
don't
not.
love all of
No,
them.
hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. You're talking about me, right?
Oh,
I'm not in
every
the head of
human
the
being,
African man
every
that has
human
several
being,
wives.
every human being, every human being. You cannot possibly have that intimate, loving relationship connection like that
Unless if it's a
connection
carnal
with
connection and the
everybody.
guy. Look, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And this is
What's
and
the
it
truth?
is what it is. Men, you know it. And stop procrastinating because you know that you've had a man that wanted the not only once or twice during one day, but you
You're
have the
talking,
guy
you're
that
talking,
was
you're
like,
listen,
mommy, to stop.
you're
No, no,
confusing pleasure
no.
with love. Pleasure, love,
Yes. And
pleasure,
that's what I'm
love. It's not the
saying.
same thing.
No, but the
But what?
desire, but the desire of the man towards the woman that he loves, and he got everything confused upon it, like sexuality is being confused upon it, right? What you gonna do?
What do you
You're
mean
gonna
it's
stop. You're gonna
confused? What
stop. You're
I
gonna
don't
stop the
understand.
guy. You're gonna tell him, hold it, because we're losing the pizzazz. You know, I feel like every day is gonna be every day, and it's not gonna be like it should be. You're not gonna every. It's like when you ask a woman, what do they want in intimacy, right? They want the big boom that puts you to sleep. Now that big boom ain't gonna put you to sleep every day if you do it
AQB,
every day.
I don't know. Listen, we're talking about two different things. You're talking about this machista. I have a big thing and I want to be
No,
with a woman three
no,
times a
hold
day
it.
and blah blah blah
Hold
blah.
it.
That is
No,
not what I'm
that's
talking
your
about.
interpretation. I'm telling you
That's not what I'm
that.
talking about. AQB, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Oh,
about, let's say for me,
yeah,
and I will say every woman for sure, right? Every
yeah,
human, just person.
yeah,
When I love a man, if
yeah,
I want to be intimate with that man because of that feeling, because we're
yeah,
making love, because there's a sensation in your body that
yeah.
you cannot compare with anybody else. If I want to be with the man I love, I don't
Yeah.
care who,
That happens in
right?
the beginning.
Listen,
That only happens in
I
the
don't care.
beginning.
Listen, no, I don't care who is
Yeah,
here. It could be the biggest artist, it could be Vin Diesel, it could be whomever.
yeah,
Even if I'm intimate with that person, I'm not
yeah.
gonna want to because I'm not gonna have the same feeling as with the person I love. You don't understand? I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care how horny I am.
I know. It's
It's
only
not
be the
gonna be the
person that
same.
you
So
love.
you're just talking
Yeah.
for talking because it's not the same. I don't care who
No,
says
we're
what. It's not the
talking.
same.
Okay, so listen. We're talking about cultures.
It's a
Different
culture.
cultures
It's
that
the
have
same.
it.
Not
You're
the
asking me if
culture
it's
is the same
selfish.
nonsense. Same
Yes, it's
nonsense.
selfish from the man but we call it selfish because we grew up in a culture one man with one woman.
I'm not saying selfish. I'm saying it's
Yeah,
nonsense because you don't feel the same. as if when you love someone and you make love to them, does not feel the same as
I
you
don't
being horny
know.
and just messing with
Hold
someone.
it. Because a man that has two wives, he may love both of them
Nah,
wives.
that's some
And he can,
bullshit.
oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
bullshit.
And he can be with both of them,
It
you
it's
know, not in
bullshit.
hold it, in a controlled environment.
It's
Meaning
bullshit.
one day
Bullshit.
with one and one day with the other one.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
And I want you to do
He
your
does
your
not feel the same. He does not feel the same with both women. He must love one. And that the other one, he's just like pleasuring himself. It's
you think so?
nonsense. It's bullshit. It's not true. It's not.
You think so?
It's
Because
not.
I saw the episodes of Sister Wives, and the guy, Corey, was jumping from one house to another, and he loved them all, and they all had different ways
That's
of being.
nonsense. And he
But
lying.
did they last? But did they last him? No, he stayed with the last one.
Because I'm telling
The
you, it's
first one.
bullshit. I
No,
don't know.
it's
I
not
don't
that
know if listen,
bullshit.
I don't know if
That
people in
women
these
were
cultures
getting
with money
tired. Women were getting tired of that culture.
can know, but I'm telling you, okay, it doesn't last because you can only love and have that connection with one person.
Hey,
There is
yeah,
no, you could
you're
pleasure
saying
yourself with
that.
others,
You're
but it
saying
doesn't feel
that.
the same.
You're saying that because you grew up in that only
That's
one
not
person
true.
culture.
That's
Yes,
not
you
true.
did. Because
It's
if
not
you would
true.
have grown up as Ambunda
It's not
in
true.
Africa,
No.
and that
Not
you
true.
know that a man has several wives and you're being the first one and you got him the second one and the third one and the second wife got him the third wife and the third wife got him the fourth wife.
Listen,
So
I don't agree with
now
that. It's not
all of
true.
them will love that guy because they'll have him one day in the week, each 4 days. A
But you
man
know what? You know what? It
that
might
hasn't had.
be, listen, it might be that some people, because I'm talking about me and my experience, right? It might be that some people haven't experienced the level of connection and love with a
Yeah,
person and they operate differently because not even talking about being intimate. When you love a person, just you laying down on that person's chest and cuddling and going to sleep, the
yeah,
feeling that you get from that,
yeah. It's amazing.
not everyone gives you that. And every
No,
human experience the same thing. So
no.
maybe they haven't experienced love yet, or they don't know what love is
The
because
only thing I can say,
I don't
it would
know.
be an amazing experience if you slept in my chest, right? Now me sleeping with other three, the love connection there. Fine, because
You're cutting off, EQB, again.
I know, and it's like, yeah,
It's like,
I'm
yeah,
already.
I won the argument, debate over.
No, I'm about to go home and then that because I have to work, wake up early and then do the food truck and but I want to say this. Listen, there's cultures.
I don't care about the cultures. I'm telling you, humanity in general. You have a connection with one person. That's it. Nobody else
Yeah,
is gonna make you feel like
yeah.
that
But guess
person. And
what?
all that
But
three
guess
wives,
what?
five wives. That's
Yeah,
nonsense.
but
It's nonsense.
everybody in this world,
It's nonsense. That's what it is.
including me, in this side of the world, we have given our true love to that wrong person.
Now
We
you're talking
all
something
have
different.
given.
Now you're saying that just because you've been hurt, this is why you playing around with these three girls, three wives, and nonsense.
No, that's what you saying now. You're inventing that in the air.
That's what you said.
No, you projecting that on me, and no, that's what I'm telling you. You can't project it on me because this is not my
That's
culture.
what you just said. That you've been hurt so much, and so
No, we
so
all have.
so
We
then
all
you
have.
don't love anymore because you
No,
went through
no,
stuff.
it's not. No, it's not that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
What are you
okay,
saying?
everybody in this world has
Mm-hmm.
been hurt because we loved and we were not getting the same love back. And they may say that they love us, or they may say, like my son's mother that wanted to get back again. But you know what woke me up? Another Puerto Rican that told me I had a Cuban friend, and him and his wife were breaking up and getting back together, breaking up and getting back together, breaking up. And they live a life like that I asked him how he's gonna be happy. So that
Mm-hmm.
made me think about it and say, you know what? I'm getting the hell out of Florida. I'm
What's
not
wrong with
gonna be
Florida?
because in Florida I was gonna get back and break and back and break and back and
But you did the same thing I did.
yeah. So I had to go, leave away. I had to, and then my heart and
So
my
you
brain
you ran
was
away. You
panicked.
ran away too.
Yeah,
You
you have to.
you
Everybody
ran away
have
too.
to. Everybody have to. Because if not, you're gonna be in a toxic relationship,
In a
breaking up and
back
getting
and
together,
forth, relajito,
yeah, back
right?
and forth.
Because
And
you
then
love the
when
person, and then you're just gonna, yeah, I
you're
understand.
gonna, yeah, and then you're gonna the only person that's getting hurt is you. It's
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
the other person doesn't appreciate what you do for them, doesn't appreciate what effort you're putting in the relationship. What you're trying to be the glue of a relationship that is in pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't because once you join it back together, boom, it falls on the floor back in different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you got to be tired of trying to. People get tired of that. And they don't believe that you have the balls to walk away. And then I
Yeah.
had a relationship where the woman was putting me down like I was worthless and everything. That fucked my head a little bit.
It fucks for
But
everybody.
then,
I mean, that's
yeah,
narcissistic behavior.
yeah. So what I did then, when I came here, I've been doing better. It's like I
Mm-hmm.
tell everybody, yo, I have like $8,000 in my pocket and money in the bank. And where I live at, nobody knows that. That's why I don't show my face here because if I show my face, anybody that sees one of our lives, and it could be like you never know, could be from here, they'll know, oh, hold it, this nigga got money. And my
Uh-huh.
interest with somebody is like I sent me
It's
with
not,
a
it's not, listen, QB, it's not because you have five different holes in five different boroughs. It's not that.
no, I don't have hoes. I
You don't
live by
have
myself.
holes.
No, I live by myself. I'm happy.
He said I don't have hoes. Okay. You don't show
No,
your face because okay.
I don't have holes, but if you ask me to show you your face in the other place, yeah, I'll show you my face. But I'm not going public with my face just
Mm,
because I'm doing good by myself right now.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a toxic relationship that it drained me mentally. I had
Yeah,
to
you need
figure
some time
out
to
that I
heal
was
yourself.
better. I figured out that I'm worth more than what they thought that I wasn't worth. That I'm a high profile guy. Yeah. And I don't have millions. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? I don't even have $100,000 in my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Not even 50. I'm gonna go up to there and say not even 50. But what makes me a high profile man? Shit. I got money in case something happens to me.
But you're
Emergency.
saying that you can't show your face because you got money, but then you're saying that you don't have money, but you're a high profile man. I'm confused. What are you saying?
Okay. So I got some money in, right? And if that's why I don't bring nobody home, like I told one person, I don't bring nobody home. And that was in your life that I said I don't bring nobody home because they'll find out that oh, Poppy got some money. But
But
I've
you're
been doing.
saying you don't have money. Pick a struggle. Are you have you saying you don't have money, but you're saying you do have money. What are you talking about?
I'm not. I'm not gonna. How I say? I'm not gonna incriminate
You literally just
myself.
said I don't even have
I
fifty
don't got
thousand.
shit.
You
I'm gonna
say
put it this
I
way.
don't have 50,000. I don't have money. I'm just a good man. But then
No,
you're
no.
saying you do have money.
Yeah.
What is it?
In the sense like IRS, I'm not incriminating myself. But I don't got money. But I do have
Okay,
money,
okay, I see. Don't yeah, stop talking.
right?
I don't that I'm not liable for whatever. And this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, only.
EQB don't have nothing. He don't owe nobody nothing. He lives in
Oh.
Peru.
I'm like glitch. I live in Germany.
No. Nah, don't be talking about the IRS in this live. The IRS, me and the IRS don't have the best relationship. Oh
No.
my god.
So I'm like,
You're working on
so if
yourself because
anybody
you've been
knows
hurt
me,
like everybody else in this
yeah, if
in this
anybody
channel.
knows me and anybody comes to learn from me, and little by little I'll be opening these doors. And then if I open a door that I shouldn't, but I open it because the relationship has been gone, and it's because the person has said me that I'm a hardworking guy with a Honda Fit, 2009 Honda Fit, that he drives the shit out of that car, and the car is always in good condition, and the car doesn't fail me, and the day does it does, I just call, hey, can you? I call a tow truck and take it to a mechanic and fix the whole problem that it has.
What's a Honda Fit? Like what is that?
A small car. It's like a
Okay.
female's car, but I love it because its economy on gas is amazing.
Okay. Well, I bought my car because it was cute.
That's why I bought it because of convenience and durability and everything. And
And
and now it has a
I like the little zeros in the front. That's cute.
yeah, the cuteness. I know.
I'm like,
So
we women don't operate like well, me. Some
no,
women know about cars and
we
stuff.
like the cute
I
car.
don't know about cars.
We like the practical car that can help us, you know, and doesn't break up a lot. These cars don't break a lot. And I traveled from Massachusetts to Vermont, back and forth every day.
But the Hondas are don't they say the Hondas are good cars for that too?
Toyota and Hondas are good.
Uh-huh.
Toyotas are good in the hills,
Mm-hmm.
but Hondas are good in long distance.
Okay.
So now my car has 150,000 miles. I put a lot of miles on it.
Yeah, mine has a lot of miles. I need to change my car actually.
Well, your car,
Anybody
yeah.
watching this live that's willing to get Carolina a nice car. I like Audis, and
Habibi!
I would like
Habibi, where you
wait,
at,
wait,
Habibi?
AQB, do not interrupt my promotion right here. Give me a second. So I like the Audi Matador. It's called Matador, and it's a red car, and it's an Audi. I don't know how I explain like what it is, but it's an Audi. I would like the brand new one. I would like it in red, and it's called El Matador. Like that's the nickname of the car or something. I don't know, but it's cute and I like it. Put everything on it and give it to me, please. Thank you very much. All right, carry on, EQB.
So there's doors to open, and right now it's like you have so many doors that a guy whoever wants to approach you, he has to open each door. Um,
I don't need no guy approaching me about nothing. Can you guys please keep it professional?
yeah, but if the guy,
Let's talk. Let's not say friends because you're like we can't be friends. Let's not be friends. Let's just be
no,
people that support each other on YouTube. There you
no,
go. That's a better thing, but I'm not looking. I am single. I do not care about men or women at this time. Please just stay to yourself. I am healing and I don't know, it might take me 10 years. So thank you very
Oh,
much. But if you do have an Audi El Matador in red, please
yeah.
send them my way.
All the Habibis around there, if you have the money to give away, she wants the red Matador and she'll give her car as a trade-in.
Have you seen that car? That car is sexy. You know the Audi before I moved to Arizona, the dealership from around where I live, where I service my car, the guy sent me the car and the picture and everything. I fell in love with it. I'm like, "Oh my god, I want
But
that
you
car."
did
But
a
I was
good.
in the middle of moving and I'm like, "Okay, I can't do this right now, but I really want that car though. I'm going to get it. I really like it." Do you know what it looks like? El Matador. It's called El Matador in red. It's really cute. It actually has really nice lights. I think we lost EQB. For those of you guys watching, you guys have anything to say about this live?
I'm
We really lost
gonna
you.
go up
We
front.
lost you, EQB.
No, I'm here. I just want to say that I'm tired too.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you did a great decision because I did it and it worked for me. You know, I appreciate life more. Living away from that person
Hmm.
because it turns into a toxic really, and then it turns you. What turns you down is that you turn into being the person that you don't want to be.
Hmm. Yeah. Well,
Makes you
if you let
feel.
it, like I really, it was coming to a point where I didn't want to do things for the other person anymore. And I also know that I'm not a bad person, so I wasn't gonna treat him the same way he was treating me. So
Guess
it was
what?
really,
And
really weird at that time because it's like,
guess what?
you
What
know,
makes me, what makes me, I'm an approachable person. Anybody can approach me, but I'm untouchable.
hmm.
Not, they can't touch me. And you see,
What
and
do
you
you
say
mean? What do you mean by that?
that everybody can have a conversation with me, but none of them are gonna end up in the bed with me.
Oh, really? I think you should say that a little louder because I have somebody who thinks because I'm very approachable and very friendly and I talk to everyone and I just, have conversation on Instagram and Discord and all these things with different people and because I give people my number, like the girl in the park that I saw, this person told me he was kind
No,
of describing it as me being a hoe because I'm
no,
friendly and approachable.
no. Approachable person is a person that with good qualities, um and not because you can approach that person mean like me. If I say we're friends, you're never gonna hear me saying, hey, let's get together, hey, let's do this. Let No, we're friends. Friends don't
Hmm.
sleep with each other. Friends is somebody that you can count on as a friend with no interest, you know
Hmm.
but if there's an interest, like men, they don't know how to have a woman as a friend because they see the vagina and the forehead, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying is approachable does not mean you're a hoe. Approachable does not mean you're sleeping with everybody.
No. Approachable means that you're a good person, that there's a type of person that you can go and have a conversation and get some advice from that person, but it doesn't mean that you have the opportunity to sleep with that person because why? It makes you a simp. I'm not a simp, I'm an alpha. Fuck that
What's a
shit.
simp? What's a simp?
A simp is a person that dreams about and dreams about being with a, let's say, with a person, and a simp is will do everything knowing that it's a no, with the thinking that there's a possibility
Hmm.
someday, and sometimes it's somebody that's dominated by the other person. A simple minded person.
Well, I
No,
think I think some people are delusional and think that every woman likes them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, she's talking
No,
to me. She must really want me. I'm so
yeah,
hot or
she
whatever.
wants me. Yeah, you can't force nothing towards a person. You only can be
Yeah.
a friend.
Yeah.
You can't force nobody to love you. You can't force nobody to be with you. You can't force nobody. If that person doesn't want it, that person doesn't want it. Why are you trying to force things? Don't
Mm-hmm.
force something that person is not thinking about, you know?
Yeah, but not even forcing. I think just being delusional about it. Like,
No,
oh,
at
I'm the
my
hottest
job,
man
you know how many
alive, and everybody wants me. I am just
yeah,
that
no,
person who
no,
everybody
no.
wants.
Everybody wants you because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm at work, every woman flirt with me. And they say there's nothing good in one woman. She was beautiful, but she wasn't, I'm not thinking about that. So she comes
Hmm.
and says, "Oh, there's no clubs around here, right?" Yeah, I said, "No, there's no clubs around here, only in Boston. Also, the only thing the people can do here is the bed, right?" And I caught it, and I said, "Well,
What?
if that person's involved with you, yeah. But if the person's not involved with you, then I don't think that everybody's gonna be thinking, let's go to bed, and it is like that. And some people think that I'm coming mierda because I don't. My neighbors or whoever around, and I live in the Spanish hood, so they see that I'm a simple guy, that I'm un bobito. But it's that they don't know that the bobito can be a devil if he's pushed.
I think
So
every person has that good and bad side. I mean, I don't know where people confuse that. You push a person to the limit, any quiet person to the limit, and they're gonna bring out the bad side of them. Everybody has it,
I
you
don't know.
know.
Everybody has it, so that's why I say hi, this and that, you know, and I don't know. I dress from Walmart, I
So what
live.
are you? So what are you saying then? So I want this argument about toxic women and toxic men. It's very clearly that a man that wants more than one woman, he's full of
No,
it,
and
and
a toxic relationship is not good for nobody. What it is something that's gonna hurt the other person. That's what it is, a toxic relationship. Somebody's gonna get hurt, both of them at the same time, or one is getting hurt more than the other one because the other has no
oh,
consideration, no appreciation towards the other person.
mhm.
So, they'll normalize anything that they want and say it's normal. Now, you can't judge any other culture because your culture is different from the other culture. You
Hi,
must be.
Dilbar. Well, that's just my opinion. I think people that have more than one woman, there are full of it because you cannot possibly love or have a connection like that. You might like her,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not gonna love her and have that connection. Hi,
No, it's
Dilbar. How
only
are
gonna be
you?
desire.
Desire, lust. That's what we're
It's
talking about. We're talking
lust.
about lust. We're talking about
Yeah, it's
desire.
all
We're
gonna be
talking about,
lust.
but you
No.
only have that
Some people
connection and
think
love with one
some people
person.
think that because maybe you talk to them or you may lust them. No, they
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that you come from a situation and that you just want to have conversations and be friendly with people,
Wait,
and
wait,
that's
wait,
it.
wait. Let me ask Dilbar, where you from, Dilbar? Do you know what Dilbar is from? Are
I'm
you
going. I'm.
Muslim, Dilbar? Where you from?
I'm going. I'm going texting. Okay,
Okay.
porque my phone is
Bye,
dying and
bye. Yeah,
bye.
just text on the chat. Dilbar, where
Okay.
you from? Where you from, Dilbar? Are you Muslim? Do you believe in having more than one wife? What is your take on this? I need a man that's, I don't know, that has five wives or something. Because I need his opinion on this thing. Because even though EQB says he's Muslim, um, he doesn't believe in having more than one wife. So, okay, Dave, you're from Mumbai. Are you allowed to have more than one wife? Because I need to try to understand, or I need the opinion of someone who has more than one wife, and to talk the truth, because you're over here on YouTube. If you have two wives, I don't know, because maybe you're an alien and you do love both of them, but I don't think so. I think with one is lust, you like her, and the other one you really love. I said, are you allowed to have two wives? Oh my God, look at this. What? You're allowed to have two wives? No, 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 but in your culture, are you allowed to have two wives? No? Okay. Yeah, no, I need a person. What do you think about a person who has more than one wife? Do you really think that that they can love everyone? You think a person that has more than one wife, let's say two or three wives, do you think he really loves all three? I need guys' opinion here, because this I don't think so. I mean, just because I haven't experienced it, I don't know, but I am pretty sure that you have that special connection with one person, and that's it. Esteban, what do you think? You think if you think you're capable of loving two or three women, Esteban? Dilbert says yes, maybe that you could love more than one wife, or love one more than one woman. I don't think you could have that special connection with more than one person. I don't think so. You could be lustful. You could like another girl, but that love and that special connection between two people, I think, is one and one. I don't think it's one and three. I don't think that's true. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one only. You could only love one woman, Dilber. That's what you're saying? You could only love one woman. That's it. I'm trying to understand, how is it possible for a man to love three women or two women? I think you have that special connection only with one person. Two people have a very special connection that even by even you don't even have to be intimate, but you guys being together, you feel like that love and that sensation. If you've been in love, you know what I'm talking about. That sensation and that love and that feeling that only a person you love can give you. Nah, I only want to love one. Jealousy might sneak up and destroy the good in love. What are you saying, Esteban? I only want to love one. Jealousy. Only one. Jealousy might sneak up and destroy the good in love. Well, I think what you're saying is, if you have two wives or two women that you love, but in reality you only have, what is all these things? You only have one who you love, but if you bring a second one into the relationship because you're lustful, you like her, not because you love her, then that one that you're lusting about and that you like might come into the relationship and ruin that relationship that you have with the person you love, and then you can lose her. Is that what you're saying, Esteban? I think just like you. And EQB over here talking about all these cultures and blah blah blah. They got three wives and whatever. There's no way that you love all three wives. You're full of stuff. And if you could be lustful for all three, you might like all three. They're cute. But maybe you don't have that special connection and love with one person. Maybe you haven't experienced that in your life, because it could be that you don't know what love is. Maybe you never been in love, so that's why you don't know. And you think that you loving three different women, you liking three different women and being lustful, you might think that's love and it's not. Maybe you haven't experienced that. That's what I think. You're missing your commas right now, Esteban. Yeah, this relationship thing is a very interesting subject. It really is. I would love to find someone who actually has two wives to tell me the truth. You know, if you see this video, I want you to comment and tell me the truth. Are you able to really love? Do you know what love is? Because there's a lot of people out here lusting and liking, not really loving. Or maybe they haven't experienced love yet. Because I think love is a deeper connection with a person. And I'm not talking about being intimate at all. I'm talking about when you're that with that person, that feeling that you feel is something that you cannot feel with anyone else. But that's just me, you know? I think. Ay, Dios mío. Right, Dilber? I think so. I think so too. How are you feeling today, Esteban? How are you feeling today? Actually, I have a message. Someone to sing to your awakenings might be a start. Haha, someone to sing to your awakenings might be a good start. What do you mean? Someone to sing to you when you wake up in the morning? Serious? I have a message for you guys today. I should have started at the beginning of the video, but my voice was feeling so weird. At the beginning of the video, it was crazy. Like I still feel like I don't know. But so I'm gonna tell you guys a message for you. Yes, a message for you. The affirmation for this message is I am beautiful inside and out, and I share my many gifts with others. Again, I am beautiful inside and out, and I share my gifts with others. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The rose enchants with the allure of love, embodying the romance that sings through each one of its divine petals. Love is on its way to you, so be ready. The rose asks you to let your guards down, to reveal your true inner beauty, the beauty that is timeless and exists without any limits. Allow yourself to receive the sweetness that life has to offer to you. Every rose has its thorn, and every single person has their unique story. Where will you be without the pain along with your triumphs? Celebrate all of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because altogether it makes you the beautiful rose that you are. Isn't that cute? I should make that into a video. That is so cute. So the message is just saying that, you know, each person has their own story. And all of the stories, the good, the bad, the ugly, it makes all those stories and experiences makes you you. That unique story, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever, makes you you. You know, and you need to love yourself the way you are and accept yourself. So you're beautiful inside and out, and you share your many gifts with others. And don't be ashamed of who you are and what you are, you know? I'm feeling good. I love your hair. And yeah, you know, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. I love her. What? What? So then, okay, so you're saying that your wife does that to you, Esteban? She sings to you in the morning, wakey, wakey, bakes and egg. I actually do that to my kids. Well, I used to, but now they're bigger, so that's nice. I think that's a really nice thing that you guys do in the morning. I think if you guys are not together, you're really gonna miss that. For sure. I think when a woman gets you used to doing something, once you separate, it's really hard. It really is. And Dilbert, why are you laughing, Dilbert? It's really interesting for sure. I think I'm gonna go, guys. It's 11:42 right now. And this was a nice conversation. I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I don't know. My voice sounds like really weird. As soon as I sat here to have a conversation with you guys, I couldn't even talk at the beginning of the video. I had to take water. It was interesting. I don't know. What, I shouldn't talk today? What's the problem? Have a good night, Jeremy. Jeremy, you've been really quiet today. That's what I want her to do. She don't even cook, but I'm hands on, so we tighten it up. What? Okay, Esteban. Oh my God. I hope you have a wonderful day. You too, Jeremy. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thank you for joining me. I hope this video was entertaining to you guys. If any of you watching this video want to participate and be a part of whatever conversation, I'm glad to talk to you about just life in general and the way you think and the way I think. And like YouTube is an entertainment thing, so I think it's really interesting to see how people think, and I learn a lot from hearing people speak. Yes, I missed you, Jeremy. Why weren't you asking a million questions? What happened? But yeah, for me it's very, I think more for you guys. You guys probably like the entertainment, this and that, but for me it's very informative for me to be here on YouTube. From the comments that I get to now doing this live and people participating and hearing them talk, it really helps me understand people more and more. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy just listening. And I do argue and I put my point across, but just because I put my point across, does that does not mean that I don't respect your beliefs and the way you think. So, but I learn a lot from people. So, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, I will see if I'm able to do a live tomorrow. I have to wake up early, so it's 11:44. I'm really trying to go to sleep. I also really enjoy it here. I know, Dilbert, you really enjoy it. I feel bad for my Indian people because unless it's like 3 in the morning, they can't participate. And I've been slacking on doing my lives, but I'm here in New York and I've been doing a lot of errands and a lot of stuff, a lot of busyness in the morning. I was able to catch a break today, like around 5. And not even that, I didn't really catch a break because I had to take someone to the airport. And so it kind of prolonged it because it was like I got home like at 8 p.m. And it's just busy, like one thing. I don't know what is up with New York. Everything's just busy, 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 one thing after the other. Like I don't see myself stopping. As soon as I wake up, um, as soon as I wake up, it's just busy, busy, busy all day. This place is really crazy. I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to leave. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, and just bear with me. I don't the videos and the stuff. I haven't been doing really videos. I haven't been focusing because I don't have time here. This is crazy in New York. It's busy, it's annoying, and I'm over it. I want to go back to my birds in Arizona and be quiet in the sun. The weather today here was raining again, raining a whole lot too, and it was freaking cold. No, no, where have you been all my life? What happened, Nono? Where were you today? I was like, Nono finally got married, and that's why he's missing my life. Is that true? No, no. No, no. I was like, Nono got married today and he finally. And Bebe, I don't know what happened to Bebe today. I think Bebe, there's no games today. Or maybe, I don't know. He fell asleep in front of the TV somewhere. I'm usually in the dream of women, but I was at a work late. What? You were working late today? Oh, but you never worked this late. You were at work late, but what time is it? It's almost 12 here. So you really worked that late? 'Cause you usually get off at 3. So you got off really late today. I see. I was wondering. I was like, Nono got married. Bye, Delbert. Thank you for joining me. Have an amazing day. I'm also getting off this live because I am tired. And I'm trying not to eat. Because I get off the live and I start eating. And then I can't sleep because my body's like digesting food. It's annoying. But I'm tired, so. And I have to wake up early to do a million things tomorrow. New York busyness and life is just insane. I got off at 7, but did some running around. I go in early tomorrow too. Well, no, no, sounds like we both had quite the day. I've been up since 8 in the morning and I haven't really sat down till like now. Like I am so annoyed. And it looks like I'm gonna be busy like that all week. And I don't want to. And plus the weather is not helping. Like my shoes got wet, my socks got wet, everything got wet today. It was freaking good night, Delver. It was raining so heavily today here. I mean, it wasn't that cold. Um, but it was raining. Yeah, being a grown up and having responsibilities sucks for sure. For sure. But I don't know. I feel like it's the way you choose to live, and I think it's just the New York thing because now I'm comparing two and it's just like I think it's just a New York thing. Oh, I don't know, or maybe I don't know what it is, but here is just I was so annoyed when I like for even coming here because I knew I was gonna be nonstop just running around. Yeah, no, no. Anyways, no, no. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep being, going live. I need to do the lives in the morning, but I'm so tired. I'm here running around. It's annoying. Have a good night. Like and subscribe. If you want to join my lives and my debates, please let me know in the comments and you can join my lives at night and participate. Tell me what you think of today's live and what your opinion on the subject was. Bye, Nono. Bye, everyone watching. Thank you for joining me.